Good morning. It's about 7 o'clock. We're going to the market to get the turkey because we're going to brine the turkey, and we're also going to pick up other things like little sausages and things like that. So it's quite dark. Yeah, but it's pretty sunrise. Yeah. Leeds at city center. Super early morning. We're headed towards the market. It is a briskly cold, a bracing cold morning. It's got that sort of wind that really gets you going, that's for sure. It also looks like the Christmas sales have already started, even though it's only the 23rd. Like this one's already up to 50% off. So I got some cranberries to make some homemade cranberry sauce, chestnuts for the stuffing, got some cabbage to make some sauerkraut, got some oxtail, carrots over here, these are the little sausages, got the broccoli, this is the gammon, which will be a Christmas Eve meal, got some grapes, sausage meat to make the stuffing, and the turkey is in here. So we've got some grapes for the cheese and some blueberries. So to make the instant pot cheesecake, we're going to start off with some digestives and some butter. And we're going to crush the digestives, we're going to melt the butter, and then we're going to mix them together. And that will form the base for the cheesecake. You want to make sure that your cheesecake tin has been greased. Just put a layer of butter and some baking parchment on the bottom. Add the melted butter. Okay. 450 grams of cream cheese, 130 grams of caster sugar, 120 mils of sour cream, 2 pinches of salt, 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence, 45 grams of cornstarch, 2 eggs, about 1 cup of water. Okay, so now everything is ready to go. You want to make sure that this is set to seal, right? And then it's going to put on manual pressure cook, and you want it to go for 26 minutes. Okay, you can. Okay, so I'm taping together the lady skater dress for the girls. No, the skater dress for the girls, because I can't find the other sewing pattern that I need. So I've got my tape, and I use the window to tape up the pattern pieces, and therefore I never need to do any cutting. I have a little helper. She's helping to cut out the pattern for their dresses, and I've just highlighted the lines that she has to cut through. Pattern is ready. Now I'm just going to go up into the attic. But first I have to cut this out. This is looking so adorable. So I used this Lady Macaroy scrap fabric to line the hooded top. And look at that. All that's left is to do the cuffings now. Okay, so I've just been looking through my ribbons and cuffings drawer, and I found this, the dinosaur viscose jersey. It's a cotton jersey, so I'm going to use this for the hem bands, because I think it will look funky. Okay, so the owner of the top has tried it on. Say hello, Tin. Hello. Yeah. And I was asking him what he wants for his sleeve cuff, and he said he wants dinosaur on the one hand and a rainbow on the other. So that's what we're going to do. That's going to be awesome. Ta-ra! This is done now. And how awesome is this? He came up with a really great idea. And now it's truly his because he was involved in designing it. You gonna put it on? Or yeah, okay. Oh, what a handsome young man. I love it. Thank you for helping me to make this. Okay, these have been cut out, getting ready to sew now. Ta-da! Dress one done. I love that bobble trim. Look at that. So awesome. So it's the sleeveless lady skater dress with a pom-pom trim. And I'll have to do the second one. So I'm going to do the oxtail in the Instant Pot. It's on saute, and so I'm just going to take them and I'm going to saute them. Okay, we're just going to add some celery salt and an oxo cube and some water. And also I took some thyme and a little bit of chili flakes just for a kick of flavor. And that is ready to go now. Keep it on sealing. Bad news, my overlocker seems to be broken. I'm trying to re-thread it, but this isn't moving. When I pull this lower looper here is supposed to move forward. And I need to finish off one of the girls' dresses. I've only done the one. Bugger. Yeah, my overlocker looks a little bit full-barred. It needs to be opened up, basically. It's like something has happened that has caused the upper looper and the lower looper to be rubbing up against each other, which they're not supposed to be doing. And it looks like the bits that I have to look at are deep inside, but I don't have time for that. So I've got two options, really. I can either use zigzag stitches, because I'm at the point where I'm having to attach the skirt to the bodice, so this needs to have the stretch, or I have to convert my my cover stitch into an overlocker, which I'm scared of my cover stitch. This was my own fault for not doing this a lot sooner and leaving it until the end. But yeah, I have to put my thinking hat on. I've got some other errands to run now, which I have to get done before my husband goes away with the car. But I'm going to try and think of solutions in the meantime.
There's a lever there. That's all it is. So it just pushes a lever. You can see it looking down there.
So we're trying to fix it now. Fingers crossed. So this is what the Brother 3034D looks like on the inside from underneath. Fascinating.
I mean, you've got this thing here. Can we take this side here?
This is all the fluff that was underneath the cover plate.
Nice.
No.
Well, I suspect it might have something to do with all this fluff.
Okay.
What do you think, Holmes?
Oh, well, don't get the fluff on your clothes.
Well, where else is it going to go?
Well, let me clean it up then.
And we can see that goes all the way like that. When you want to push that, it's supposed to go further forward, right? So, turning it back upside down, there's like a little lever. There is a spring. Putting oil on. It's a bit of oil on the moving parts. Working it in for a few minutes. And you can see now, when you push the button, it does what
it's working, yeah.
Woohoo!
Thank you, you're such a lifesaver.
Well, you know, I do my bit.
Yeah, now I won't have to go out and buy a new overlocker. Then add some paprika. Thank